All right, I'm Nick. Today I want to spend a little bit of time and I want to take a second and talk about shooting your EDC regularly, okay? I think it's not really a habit for a lot of people. I think it's very easy to go, that's my EDC, it sits on the shelf, it sits in your truck, it's on your waist all day, but you don't actually shoot it, okay? So it's something that you should be doing regularly. Now, a lot of people shoot regularly, but they may pull out a 1911 or a 2011. They like to shoot and then neglect shooting the gun that they count on to defend themselves. For me, that gun is a Shield Plus M&P, obviously made by Smith & Wesson. I have a little bit of grip tape on both sides of it for me. I'm a big fan of this. Now, I do have the new Shield Plus carry comp as well and a bunch of other pistols, but for me, this gun points well, it shoots really well for me, and I'm a big fan. Now, I've already ran one magazine through it because I forgot to turn the camera on because I'm a bum. So the first thing I would do with your EDC, maybe you have a dot on it or not, and this is about 5, and back there at that ant pile you can't see is about 7. The first thing I would do is I would see how accurate it was. My first 3 shots were extremely well in that head box, and then I just ran the rest of the magazine into the head box. But so I can restart and show you guys, I put a hole in the target because I didn't mark it with anything, and now I'm just going to aim for that hole. And you should be able to have a very small group. Now, this is a micro compact. Obviously, it's tiny, not the most accurate thing in the world. And it has a white front dot, and we're putting it on a white target, okay? So perfection is not necessarily needed. But if you do have a red dot, you should be verifying that dot is good. And then from there are things that you should practice. You should practice drawing from your holster, which you should be doing without ammunition at the house. You should also be double tapping, just center mass, just low ready, present the gun and fire the rounds. And following the video, I will take that camera, pull it over, and we'll get a better look at that. But these are things that you should be practicing, okay? So from the holster, listen, smooth is fast. You don't need to be a rock star. Not everybody's professional. I certainly am not. So you don't need to try to go crazy fast and cause a problem. You just want to be able to do it smoothly, okay? Smoothly is far more important than fumbling or pulling your shirt wrong or having issues. Be mindful, be smooth, draw the gun, present the gun, and realistically the goal should be to put a shot in here that is center mass, okay? If you can keep all your shots in here, that is wonderful, okay? That is my goal. Like I said a billion times before, I'm not a professional. I'm an avid shooter. I like to shoot. Doesn't make me any better than anyone watching the video. I have days where I'm terrible. I have days where I do slightly better, okay? You could practice reloading. Like, we're about to run out of ammo. We have another magazine. I don't typically carry a spare magazine. Some people will frown upon that. If I do carry a spare magazine, I just carry it in my front pocket just like this. I'm not quite positive how many rounds are left in the magazine. That's a good thing. I'm gonna shoot until I'm out, and then I'm gonna reload the pistol and fire 2 more rounds. Okay, that's what I want to see. That's what I like to practice. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't shot that gun since the last time that we shot it on video. So it's been a while. Now, it is my EDC because for me, it points extremely well. I'm a big fan of being able to carry it with a 10 round, a 13 round, or the 15 round magazine. It gives you a different grip though, things to consider. If you are carrying it with 10, there's less bite on the gun when you go to draw it. With the 15, there's a whole lot more room to get a good grip. I have no problem getting a good grip with the 13, but you have to practice those things, okay? So we did all those shots from 5 yards. We'll back up to 7. I should hopefully be on the edge of the camera. It should all be the same though, okay? You should practice standing different directions though. You shouldn't be standing here with your hands ready to go as fast as you can on a shot clock in my mind, unless you're a professional. We're just random people. You should be standing somewhere like, hey, you're doing something. Oh, there's a problem. Turn, present the gun, and shoot the gun, okay? At 5 to 7 yards, aiming, you're probably not spending too much time aiming. You're going to really point, present, and pull the trigger. That's why I prefer the Shield Plus. It points well for me, and that's the most important thing in my opinion, okay? So, same thing. I'm talking to my wife maybe. I'm doing something. Hey, we've got a problem. Ideally, the problem is resolved, okay? So, those are things that I practice. We're going to run through the rest of this ammunition. Maybe there's a problem. Maybe you only have one hand. You have to be able to shoot the gun one-handed. It's also why it pointing well is the most important thing to me, okay? Now those were both 15-round magazines. We're gonna slide into the 13-round magazine. This is where smooth is fast really comes into play, because you know, you spend all day, maybe your belt adjusted a little bit at the range. You know, it's very easy to get everything perfect, but say you spend all day doing something, you're working on the property, you're doing something, you're driving places, maybe your belt's adjusted a little bit, maybe it's not perfect. Smooth is fast, and by that I mean when you pull your shirt, make sure you pull your shirt, make sure you get a good grip, make sure you got everything good and indexed, and you make a quality shot. Because the last thing you want to do is pull your gun in a bad situation, make a bad shot, and then have major issues, okay? So you need to practice properly, in my mind. Maybe you're a person who keeps your hands in your pockets. I keep my hands in my pockets all the time. Maybe you're, oh, I don't have my phone's over there. Maybe you're looking at your phone. So that's the thing that everybody does, right? Look at your phone. You're gonna drop your phone. You're gonna put your phone in your pocket. Those are things that you should have a plan for. Situation's bad enough, obviously you drop your phone. All right, so remember, I'm not a professional, I'm a random dude. These are things that I think about, things that I consider. I'm gonna pull the camera off here. It might get a little shaky for a second, but these are things that should be practiced, in my opinion. Now, everybody's different. Obviously, this is from my first magazine up here. We had a group somewhere in here for the second magazine, and then the rest of the rounds were just ran into here. I tried to do it on the white background so you guys could see it. If we had it flipped over, you'd be able to see the zones. In my mind, yeah, I probably pulled that one. Obviously, I was shooting at one hand at one point. I'm not sure when it happened. I'm not concerned. If you can put, I guess we got 45, there's 50 plus rounds in there. If you could put all 50 on here with no issues from 5 to 7 yards, you should be able to do that at a minimum requirement, okay? Minimum requirement, put them all on there without any issues and a very decent speed, okay? So that's it. I wanted to spend my Sunday. I wanted to come shoot my EDC. Quick video, straight to the point. Make it a habit. Shoot your everyday carry. Get comfortable with it. It doesn't need to be a Gucci tactical pistol. Tactical, not tactical. Tactical. It needs to be functional for you. You have no one to impress. No one should ever know that you even have it on you, okay? So I'll stop rambling. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.